Alright everyone, so this is a pick the middle type question that we see here. So how do we approach any pick the middle question? We look at the components that are going to be there. So I can see a grey square that's present in all of them, a black circle is present in 4 to 5. It could be under here, but let's just see how we go. So now that we identified all the components, what's the second step we do? So we map it out. Okay, so let's map out the grey. Okay, so it's in position A here. B is up here, C, D, and E is again top left corner. Okay, so in a can have multiple components, multiple arrangements and patterns in this sort of configuration. So let's just, before we go ahead and try out the different ones, let's just plot the black ball with the assumption that in position A is under the grey. Okay, B is up here, C is again up here, D and E. Okay, so once you've mapped all these things, you really don't need to look at the question again. You just can find your way from these kind of questions, okay, from this maps that you have. So looking at this map, okay, so what we have to do is list out all the possibilities that we can have for one side and then check it with the other. Okay, so always start with the assumption that one of them is going to be an easy one. Okay, so if I do a plus 1, plus 1, plus 1 in red, I can go C, D, E, A, B, okay, anti-clockwise. If I go clockwise, I can go C, A, E, D, B. And remember, I can either start with C or B. So same thing, B, D, E, A, C, B, A, E, D, C, okay. Now let's just try to see if these ones work for any of them. So C, D, E, A, B, does that work? So what do we have? If I were to go C to D, that's like a plus 2, and then D to backwards to E is a minus 1, and a plus 2 back to A, but then S a plus 2 to B, so that doesn't really work. Okay, plus 2, plus 1, plus 2, so really you can cancel this out. C to A to E to D to B, so C to A plus 1, minus 2, plus 3, minus 4, doesn't work. B, D, E, A, C, B, D, E, A, C, so plus 1, minus 1, plus 2, minus 3, I don't really see a pattern with that, okay? B, A, E, D, C, B, A, E, D, C, again, I don't see a pattern there, so we exhausted all the plus ones. Let's look at what other patterns we can have. We can have patterns like plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4. So in that sense, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4. We want to start with something like E, go to D. So E, D, A, C, B. Okay, plus 1, plus 2, plus 1, 2, 3 to C to B, 4. Or I can go E, D, A, B, C. The other one I can do is go backwards from B's. Yeah, I can do that as well. Or I can go anti-clockwise with E, A, E, A, D, C, B, E, A, D, B, C. Okay, now let's just check if any of these ones work over here. Okay, E to D plus 1, D to A to C, C to B. That really works. Okay, so E, D, A, C, B. Okay, so can you see how it's the same sequence? Okay, the sequence has to be the same. It has to be the same, but the pattern doesn't have to be. Pattern doesn't necessarily have to be. So in this one, it's a plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4. It's on E to D, D to A to C, C to B. Okay, so therefore our answer is A.